Alright folks, so I just wanted to do a video talking a little bit about Baofeng radios. I've done lots of videos on Baofeng radios, so this shouldn't be a surprise. The reason I'm doing this video is I get asked a question an awful lot, and it's, should I buy a Baofeng? And if I do buy a Baofeng, which one should I get? And what I tell people is that, you know, are you looking to get into ham radio? Why are you looking to get into ham radio? What do you think you're going to get out of your Baofeng? There's a lot of misinformation about Baofengs where people are like, these are excellent radios, they're fantastic. And the reality is that they're the cheapest made radios to get the functionality that comes in a typical handy-talkie. You know, so you can get a Baofeng for 25 bucks. You can spend a little bit more and get some with some extra features for around 40 bucks, and then you can get some of the higher powered ones around 8 watts for $65, $70. I don't really advocate buying the Baofengs at a $65, $70 price point. I just think it's a little crazy. At a $25 price point, something like this UV5R that's in the middle, yeah, why not? It's $25. If you want to try ham radio out and you want to learn a little bit about the hobby, you want to learn a little bit about communications, $25 investment really isn't that bad. Then you can go out and you can get your ham license. A lot of places will let you take it for free, take the test for free, or do like a $10 donation. When you buy a Baofeng, you're going to have to get some accessories. The antennas that come with these things, here's the factory antenna on this one, they're terrible. They don't work real well, they don't receive well, they don't transmit well. So you typically want to get an upgraded antenna, something like this. But that's true of any handy-talkie. When I got this Yaesu back here, this FT60R, I upgraded the antenna. So when you start to talk about some things like that, you know, the antenna's $15 to $20, and then I would recommend for any ham radio that you get a programming cable so you can program it with your computer. No matter how easy it is to program a radio, it's easier with a computer, and you can save configurations, and you can upload them, download them. You can trade them to your friends who have similar radios. So when you talk about that cord's about $20, $25, so you know, your investment in a UV5R, something like a $25 radio, you tack another 40 bucks on there, you're at $65, $70. When you talk about some of the higher end Baofengs, that's kind of a funny thing, higher end. You know, you're starting at 60 bucks, 70 bucks, and then you tack that on there, now you're at $110, $115. You can pick up pretty decent. I believe I paid about $150 for this, but then had to buy accessories. You know, you start talking about battery packs and things like that. The other thing is that if you want to learn about it, the Baofengs being a little bit more difficult to configure or program, it forces you to learn a little bit more about ham radio. But they're fantastic gateway drugs, right? Like you get into one of these, and next thing you know, you're buying a little bit better handy-talkie. Maybe you're buying a mobile rig, which will eventually take you into maybe like a HF station one day. Maybe you put a radio in your car. You know, that said, what I tell people is that, you know, maybe instead of going out and spend $150, $200 with accessories on handy-talkie, maybe you do get your $25 Baofeng, and then maybe you buy $150 2-meter, or maybe a dual band base station, a mobile rig that you could put in your car, or you could set up in your home office or something like that. You know, just circling back to the Baofengs, I mean, you are getting a dual band handheld receiver. You know, it's going to do 2 meter, 70 centimeter. You can receive and transmit other type of frequencies like FRS, GMRS, MERS, marine channels. Not really supposed to use them on that, so I would advocate programming them just for receive only, not transmission. But you do get a lot of capability. You get to learn about the hobby, and you get in for a low point. You know, if you buy a $25 radio, and then you decide later on you want to get something nicer, whether it's a handy-talkie or a mobile rig, you know, you're not really out a lot of money from an investment standpoint, where you're going to be like, damn, you know, I spent all this money. Maybe I don't want to do an upgrade. You know, but 25, 50 bucks with accessories, somewhere right around there. It's a little bit of an easier pill to swallow. Anyhow, that's really it. I just wanted to put this video out there, like I said, because it is a question that I get asked all the time. And I think people will say, you know, hey, TheSmokinApe is a Baofeng guy, he's a Baofeng enthusiast, and it's not really true. I'm a communications enthusiast, and I like ham radio, and I like accessibility to ham radio. And, you know, if you can get that at a lower price point, it's something that's kind of going to set the hook on you to get you to invest more time into learning something, into maybe setting up some preparedness communication standards for your friends and family, and get you into a hobby like ham radio, I really see no reason to do it. A lot of people are like, they're cheap, they're Chinese, they're crap. Yeah, that's all true, but you do get a lot of value for what you're spending your money on. You're going to have problems with the radio getting overloaded with strong signals. You're going to get goofy transmissions. There's bugs. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So you don't get the reliability that you get with the other ones. But, again, $25. Anyhow, that's it. Thanks everybody for watching and listening to me. I appreciate it.